Welcome back to our channel, where we dive into the fun, chaotic, and totally rewarding world of parenting. Today, we're tackling a topic close to every parent's heart: creativity in kids. Stick with me because today, we're not just talking about raising creative kids. We're talking about raising problem solvers, dreamers, and, yes, maybe even future CEOs. First up, let's tackle a myth I hear all the time. Some kids are just creative. Sure, every kid is unique, but the truth, kids have the potential to be creative. It just looks different depending on the kiddo. It's like an orchestra. Some will play the flute, some the drums, and others might just bang pots and pans together. And that's okay. Every kid has their own rhythm. Our job as parents? Hand them a pair of drumsticks, give them space to explore, and, this is the biggie, don't jump in to control the noise. Alright, this one's for the neat freaks out there. If you have an inner cleanup crew constantly on high alert, you might struggle with the messy part of creativity. But let go of the need to keep everything tidy, at least for a little while. Your kid isn't making a mess. They're learning, experimenting, testing their limits. Yep, they're making memories and masterpieces, one glue stick and mountain of glitter at a time. Give them a designated creative zone in your home. Lay down an old sheet, roll up your sleeves, and let them go wild. And hey, if you're brave enough, dive into the mess with them. It's a bonding experience they'll never forget. Next tip, encourage their ideas. No, seriously, kids have the wildest, most ideas, and it's our job to encourage them. It's easy to say, that's not how it works, or that's impossible. But remember, some of the world's best inventions started as impossible ideas. Kids naturally think outside the box so if your child tells you they want to invent a robot that only eats spaghetti or make a house out of marshmallows, go with it. Ask questions like, how would it work? Or what would it look like? You're not just humoring them, you're fueling their creativity and helping them develop. One simple question I love asking is, what if? It's a magical phrase that opens up possibilities. What if animals could talk? What if the sky was green? What if we could build a spaceship out of Legos? These questions encourage kids to think creatively and see beyond what's right in front of them. And who knows, one of those what-ifs might spark an idea they'll carry with them into adulthood. Speaking of fun, creativity isn't all about arts and crafts. Storytelling is a powerful way to nurture a creative mind. Start a story together and let your child take it in any direction they want. They might introduce a superhero dog, a talking pencil, or a school made entirely out of candy. Let them run with it. And don't be afraid to get involved. Add your own characters, make silly voices, or even add sound effects. Storytelling becomes a way to connect with your child while boosting their imagination and encouraging them to think about cause, effect, and character development, all the essentials for creative thinking. Another great way to build creativity: let your kids figure things out on their own. Give them puzzles, brain teasers, or build challenges with blocks. These simple games are like mental exercise for their brains, teaching them how to think critically and solve problems creatively. And yes, they might get frustrated. Yes, you might have to resist the urge to help. But the moment they solve it, that's a victory they'll remember. You're teaching them resilience, patience, and that amazing feeling of I did it, all while building their creative problem-solving skills. Alright, here's a big one. Balancing screen time. Technology can be a great tool for creativity. Think drawing apps, storytelling games, and coding platforms for kids. But too much of it? That's when we see creativity take a back seat. Here's what I suggest. Set aside tech-free time every day. Encourage your child to read, draw, play outside, or even just be bored for a while. When they're away from screens, they'll start finding ways to entertain themselves. And that's where creativity thrives. Last but not least, celebrate every creative moment. It doesn't have to be a perfect painting or a grand story. Maybe they came up with a silly joke, built something fun out of sticks, or just asked a quirky question that left you thinking. Whatever it is, show them you're proud. Creativity grows best in an environment where it's encouraged, appreciated, and valued. So give them those small boosts of confidence and watch their creativity soar. So, there you have it. 7 simple, fun ways to nurture creativity in your kids. Parenting might be unpredictable, but one thing is certain. Helping your child embrace creativity is one of the best gifts you can give them. If you enjoyed today's tips, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and share this video with other parents on their own creative journey. Thanks for joining us, and keep fostering those creative little minds.